All right, I'm excited for this training team because if you're worried about getting your body back on track and you don't know how to get unstuck, you've been stopping and starting for years, you haven't got your body back on track and you need a way to move forward. It's not going to come with another crash diet. It's not going to come with just following a program because you need to look at the bigger picture. And what I'm going to take you through in this process is making sure that we look at these four quadrants and we can see where you're getting stuck to make sure we can get things back on track and you're not constantly fighting against your body to really start moving forward. So let's get into it. So what we're going to do is break down these four phases and give you a really good insight in how the training really opens up a different way of thinking to make sure you can move forward with your training, because ultimately these four phases allow you to know what phase of training you're in and whether you should push forward or whether you should sort of step back to ultimately get more results out of what you're doing. Because when we're in the base phase, we're not trying to get a ton of volume, we're trying to maximize your ability to contract muscle. How can we get you set up in the right way so that when we start pushing, you don't break? Making sure you can move and feel the muscles. You've got awareness around tempos and these bigger aspects rather than just sets and reps to really start moving forward and know what quality is with the workouts. Same with nutrition. We're looking at the quality of those foods rather than just looking at calories and counting that into your app, and making sure that we look at the bigger picture so you've got your recovery on track, you've got your energy on track, and then we can start to move forward and see progress with what we're doing. Phase two, obviously with tracking, it's looking at further than just, again, writing down your numbers of what weights you're doing, because once we know what quality is, we have more at our disposal. We can start looking at the 6 variables we have to really feel like we can move forward with that training, and knowing how with these 6, and we take you through each one of them, you can apply them to your training so you can make those small tweaks to feel like we can constantly level up rather than having to just hop onto a new program when you hit that inevitable plateau, to really feel like we can keep moving forward, which ultimately is going to leave you into the momentum cycle and really make sure we're in a position we can really start making the most of this, drop that body fat, really get the most results in this phase because we're enjoying training again. We want to go back to the gym because every time we leave, we know we've moved forward, we know we're really making a difference in our body, and it's allowing us to show up as a man we want to be in the rest of our lives. If you can feel like you're really moving forward, you're achieving something in training, you know how much that changes your outlook and how you're showing up as a man you want to be. And then the deload is a massive part that most people overlook and they think it's not an important part of this. But ultimately, if you do this one right, each one of those other 3 phases is going to really benefit from you doing this intelligently. So how can we make the most of really having a still good workouts, good, feeling strong, really moving forward? But if we do this properly, where it can drop down the information, we can feel healthy again, and we can make our joints and everything else just move better, that allows us to be set to go for that base phase again. So ultimately, this phase can go anywhere from 20 to 30 weeks, but we're trying to make sure how can we make the most of each one of these phases and identify where you are in that process to make sure that you're not spending half the year dragging your feet into the gym and trying to get another good workout in when you're just looking at 2 of the 6 variables. So we're going to open this up, really start to look at what you have at your disposal and how that applies to you to really start moving forward and enjoying training again.